Oh, the heat is off. Okay, be right back. 1 second. That's an odd situation in the middle of winter, forgetting to turn on your heating. Seems like either I'm very used to the cold, or this winter is not that cold. Right. This is not what I want to stream. Okay, looks good. Right. Yeah, I guess today just moving forward with the next menu. Well, next functionality. Which will be extend. Right. Oh, I have the function defined here. Yeah, I guess I need a new package, not package, module. Files are modules in Python. Extend bot. Bye. So this is a very important piece of functionality, because this is how I get paid. Well, yeah, I guess that's that's just it. That's what makes it special and important. So first of all, look at the classifiers. I kind of want to have it bigger. So logger, I need a logger for extending bots. And bots, string. Bots menu. I still don't like the, well, I guess having, yeah, I guess this is the downside of just winging a project. Is that you, in the middle of the project, you realize that you're not happy with certain things, like terminology you picked. Because it's definitely not about the menus, it's about the functionality. Right, so I have the logger. What else do I need? Oh yeah, I need a new menu. Extend bot bots menu. Oh, actually, I kind of need each menu to be a separate, each window to be a separate menu, just because of how menus work. Yeah, I can't have a couple of windows combined into one. I guess I'll just extend bots. Well, I guess I need to start with selection, because it will have a couple of windows. One window will be to select the bots you want to extend. The second will be to enter your email. And I'll have another one for entering how many weeks do you want to extend the bots for. And after that it's done. So I'll need 3 windows, well, 3 menus in total. Extend bots, select menu. Then I will need extend bots. This is gonna be a mess. Yeah, foresight, as I said, foresight. It would be nice to have some. in the project. I will not reply. Block user on YouTube? Does it delete the message? It does. Oh, it didn't delete the message on stream, okay. I guess blocking the users don't really do anything. Not worth bothering with. Because they create a new trash account immediately. Well, they create a bunch of them with different names, so just blocking one won't change anything. Right. So, yeah. Foresight. Now that I think of, maybe it wasn't the best idea to have each window, each menu be a separate, well, its own thing. Because when it will come to editing and creating bots, like this will grow, well, this classifier will grow quite a bit. But I don't really have a solution. I guess I'll just have to live with it. Just having a huge classifier for menus. Just because of how translations work. Extend bots. Select menu, then I need configure. How can I call it? If in the menu I can select, well, the point of the menu is to input how many weeks you want to extend the bot for. How can I call that menu? Bots setup menu. Let's say, right. And the last one will be extend bots email menu, because I will need a window to actually input my email that will be used to send you an invoice. Well, not you in particular, but to the user. Right. Select. Guess I should basically use the same names. Extend bots select menu. That's a long name. Then instead of select, setup. And here instead select, have email. That should be enough. But all of these will be in the same module, so an extend bot, because it's all related and the changes are not that significant. Well, it will be part of one single workflow, because that's the right way to describe it. Okay. Okay, I have my menus. What else do I need? Logger, yeah, I need a new logger. No, I have a logger defined. New logger defined. Buttons, messages, success claiming. I guess I will need to add this one as well. Actually, not really. Because the extension is not done. It's just requesting in, well, the extension is done when the actual invoice is paid. Right. Yeah, I guess I can just start. Claim bots. Let's borrow some code, some boilerplate code. Import the logger. As logger is in classes. No, classifiers. So import. Oh, actually, this don't work with this. From classes. Import classifiers. This. Well, there is a typo in the name, for one. I just noticed. Why is it not like? Why doesn't it like this? It is in yeah, in the parent package. To menus. Oh. So classes is fine. Class spheres. Oh, I don't want to rename it now, but then I guess it's gonna be misnamed forever. Yeah, but the issue is it doesn't really find it. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah. See how it imports. So it doesn't want to do this. It actually does it. Except when I add double dot. Yeah, I thought the syntax was supposed to indicate that the package is relative. But I guess I just this would be the same package, and this is supposed to be the parent package, which is in this case is source folder, but I guess that doesn't work since it's not really a package. Maybe. Yeah. I guess it needs to have init or something. Let's try making an init folder. No, not folder, the file. It.py. See if this helps. So yeah, source is now recognized as a package. And if I do this, still doesn't like. I have no idea why it doesn't let me do this. Wish I did. Okay, well, whatever. Glass fires. Glass fires. Like that's why you should sleep properly before coding, because you end up with glass fires. Oh, and just for some reason it's just funny for me. Right. So now, where's the list bot menu? This need this to be visible at the same time. Okay, extend bot can be moved. Here, menus dot claim delete extend bot and extend bot. Yep, it's good. Right. I guess it's very similar to delete bot, because I actually want to list where is it? Delete bot menu, because I want to list the number of bots, well, the bots again. So it's gonna be very similar to this, even identical. They have pass here. Not really. Well, I guess I just forgot about it. Menu context. Don't really. I kind of want to use the package name. I want to try something, because allegedly this fixes all circular imports. If I just import the whole package, import classes. So if I do like this, dot menu context, actually this won't have any helper. I don't think this will help. Yeah. Yeah. It isn't apparent. Guess I just need to import the helper. Confirm, delete bot. Okay. Get user bots. Oh, so this is the option that will be triggered if I pick any of the bots. I guess it should be the same. Yeah, if you pick one. How is it set up in the old bot? Okay, this is the old one. Pretty sure. Okay, extend bots. Ah, so I can pick like this. I guess what well, I like how Discord changed its cursor, so it has like this funky hand now. Point with a point hand that's pointing to the side. That's kind of cool. Very recent, at least for me. I just noticed it yesterday. Right. So I guess instead of this, I'll just list all the bots, and I'll just add another button, select all or extend all. Well, I kind of lose the ability to extend, like, let's say 2 of the bots separately, which would be beneficial for me. Well, at least I think so. In those cases, when you extend for more than the minimal amount, it would be beneficial, because the cut that PayPal takes is significantly smaller for higher amounts of transfer. So when you're paying more, yeah, PayPal gets less, like proportionally. So how should I do this? It would be cool if I could press a button and in your text box, yes, this is chat box, it starts composing a message. So you press 1, it does this, press 2, does this, and so on. Or maybe 1, then 2, maybe 4, let's say, like that. Because that's what I will do if I select, okay, enter numbers of the bots you want to extend, separated by commas, if multiple. And this is an example. So I kind of want to keep this functionality. I guess I can do that. Yeah, if so yeah, it will be, since the new menu will look like see, something like this. So if you press a button, it automatically selects that and proceeds to the next option. And maybe if I want to select a couple of them, instead I have to input, let's say 2 and 4. So yeah, maybe that would be the way. This is a little bit, well, I don't like that the process is so different for each case. So, well, I guess this selecting individual ones is a little bit annoying. But I don't want to have like a huge loop of menus where you actually You pick one, then you say you click another button that says add another one, then you get a list again, and you press a button again. So that would be a lot of clicking, but it would be very convenient for mobile users. But this functionality is rarely used. It is very important, but it is kind of rare. Like since each time I get each time a person decides to extend the bot, I get an email about it. I kind of know that it is kind of rare. Let's see. How should I do this? Well, I guess that's the best complexity and functionality, like balance. So it wouldn't be all that hard to make, and it will let people do all the things they are able to do already. So okay, yeah, so I guess that's settled. Yeah, the buttons will trigger individual. Another button, custom button, will extend all at once. And if you enter numbers, then it will parse and use only those bots. Okay. Sounds good. Right. Where do I actually store the bots? Do I store them? I guess I need to store them. Store the list. Well, I guess I'll figure it out when I come to that. That usually works out. Okay, I can import this. Right, S buttons is in classifiers. Classifiers. Custom button is in classes. This bot menu. Yeah, I guess this is where I want to come back. Let's import menus. So I would avoid the circular import. Our circle menus. Right. Here, find extend bot. I'm not really sure what I need. I guess I need, let's see how it's done here. This is a cancel button. Yeah, cancel button, cancel confirm. Okay, this is not what I'm looking for. Delete bot start, this one. Confirm delete, it accepts user and bot ID. Guess I can do the same. How do I get the bot ID? Get user bots? Does anything? Let's see, it returns menu items. Oh, I have a lot of fields. Let's see how these fields are actually used. I don't remember. Okay, so menu item. So yeah, this is menu item. It has ID, fields. Fields are optional. So assign expiration date, payment ID. Oh yeah, actually I need payment ID. Oh, handler parameters. Oh, so these are just the fields used to show the row. So these are just for just to populate these fields and I list bots. Okay. So handler only has one parameter, which is row ID. Yes, that's fine. I can just select everything else I need from the database. Okay. Right. So one parameter I always get is user, and the other one will be bot ID. User is of type user, which is in classes. Classes user. Bot ID is just a string. That. See, I will do nothing for now. Oh. Let's name it single bot. Extend single bot. Start. Right. So the buttons will actually use this function as a handler. Now menu. I guess this is the same. So this is in classifiers. Classifiers. Oh, it's not classifiers, it's classifiers. Oh, getting the name so... I can't read, I guess. I'm blind. Okay. Now... Okay, what's the ID of the menu? Delete bots menu. Let's use the new... Extend bots select menu. I think it is select menu. It's supposed to be the first one, right? Yep. Where you pick which bots you want to extend. Okay, looks good. Now I just need translations. So what I will see, the new section, brackets, and I'll need title, description, and list title. Right. So the title be extend bots, description. Oh. Guess this is the place where I explain if you want to extend multiple bots. Not once. Enter their numbers. Guess I can just use the same description that's already here in the production version. Where was it? Oh yeah. Numbers of the bots you want to extend. That's separated by commas. F multiple. Damn, I'm making so many typos. guess if multiple is no longer the question, if it's not multiple, the user will just press a button. Multiple bots at once, enter their numbers separated by commas. Example this. Select the title above the list, can say select the bot you want to extend. Guess I can use this to extend. Okay, that should be enough to make the menu work. Let's see. I guess it's time to check if it actually runs. Okay, it doesn't run. Key error, extend bots menu. Okay, I imagine this is because I haven't defined the logger. Classifiers, spheres. Okay, extend bots menu. This is one of the classifier, one of the loggers. So let's define the logger. Let's have it be debug. And we can try running again. Okay. Supposed to be good. Right. Test bot. List bots. Virtual menu system attribute extend bot. Why does it need that? Extend bot. Oh, it thinks it's part of the... Okay. Import extend bots. Oh. Guess this is how I... Okay. Menus extend bots. Actually... There are so many different ways to do this. I'm not sure which one is the best one. I'm sure there's a whole theory about which is the most Pythonistic way to do this, but... Oh, these are all buttons, okay. So now listing works, and extending should work as well. So extend bots, if you want to extend multiple bots at once, enter the numbers separated by commas. Example this. Select the bots to extend. Oh yeah, I need all to add all. So cancel should go back to the list of the bots, yeah? Like these look very... like these menus, you can barely feel the difference. Only if you read the titles and pay attention at everything else, you can see that it is actually a different menu. Well, I guess the buttons are different as well. But all that, the list, it visually doesn't change all that much. I guess the key thing that changes is the buttons. Okay, well, I guess that's neither here nor there. Right, extend bots. And we need to add another button. Let's make some space. Extend single. Fine, extend all. Which will actually won't need any parameters, hopefully. Yeah, I guess user ID will be enough. I'm thinking if I could, there is a way for me to get the list of bots that are already listed. Let's see how it's done in the spaghetti code. I need to see the outline. CDE. Where do I actually extend the bots? Extend bot, okay. So this is the spaghetti that extends the bot. So this is where the message is constructed that gets sent to the PayPal. And the bots, I actually select them again from the database. So this is invoice, user bots. The user bots is in the config. So it's in user context. I guess I can do another query to the database. Well, not sure I want to do that though. See, I have a class bot already defined. Do I actually use it anywhere? Yeah, it is used. Oh, it's used in the helper as well. I don't see it. Oh, it just has 2 matches. Get user bot. Oh, so this is when I select an individual one. Right. And the other one. Oh yeah, these are not done yet. So this is an import and delete. So this is just the bot I select to be deleted. I guess I can just parse the menu items. Because what I actually need for the message is basically payment ID and the name. So these are the 2 things that actually get incorporated into the invoice. Let's just check how this is done. So email, you have to provide items. So this is what is listed in the invoice. So items is a list, name, quantity, unit price. So name is payment ID and bot name. Okay. I guess the payment ID is how I identify which bot to extend when the payment is done. I don't actually remember. But I'll just have the same structure and hopefully it's gonna be fine. Well, I guess I'll test it afterwards. Right. So payment ID and the name are the important parts that need to be passed along. I guess I can construct a bot instance. Okay, now how to do that? So I guess here. Okay, cancel button doesn't need it. Get user bots. Should I add it as another parameter? I guess so. Let's see. I just have a list of bots. This list. User is the same as here. A single bot will be should it be a list as well? Well, it's gonna be a list of one, but I feel like I could reuse some functionality in that case. Okay, let's have it do nothing for now. Foresight. Yeah, I guess it will be it will become evident in the future when I'm done implementing which was the better option. Right. I guess extend all. So yeah, this is the one. Yeah, I guess it doesn't. Okay, it's not actually a menu. This is not a menu. It's supposed to be user input menu. So it can actually handles the input as a text. Right. So user input menu doesn't really. Well, it only changes the behavior of handle input. The buttons will be called as usual, but the thing kinda need to go for 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes. So I'll be back in 10 minutes. In the meantime, I can show in case someone is watching. Where is it? Pictures. Oh, actually, I haven't checked the thing if I won the competition. Oh, probably. Well, if the winners have been announced, I guess the chances of me winning are slim. 10 hours ago, so something has been posted. Okay, nothing has been announced here. Doesn't look like there is a new thread. There's definitely people checking out the builds. Okay. So there's no news so far. And what can I actually show while I'm gone? videos, OBS. Oh yeah, it was Twitch. Oh, day 2. Wonder what was on day 2. I'll show some old Minecraft footage. Okay. Be back in 10 minutes. Where can I show that? Oh, Minecraft. Hopefully that wasn't admin doing stuff. There's an extra obsidian. Maybe that was here all the time. Not sure if anyone used this nether portal. Guess we'll see. Okay, it's not trapped at least. Right, supposedly there's a nether portal at -200, -700. So I need to be back in 10 minutes. Till reach -700. Okay. See, this is a resistance potion. Right. So this way for like 300 blocks, 400, so, and a little bit to the right. Okay. Do that. See. Don't get disoriented. Should probably play with coordinates on for this part. Because it would really suck to die here. 500. Okay. This is looking promising so far. Okay, that was closer than I expected. Okay, quite a bunch of blazes. To find a nice spot. Okay, see some. Oops. I think looks like they see me as well. Okay. On, eat my potatoes. Okay, no head so far. I need to make a station. Yeah, but I would like to make it indoors. Don't really like this open space. Even though I kinda need the blazes for the blaze rods. Yeah, see if anyone's been here already. Look like anyone's been here. This looks promising. Wait, isn't this an excellent biome? For... Okay, these are growing. But this could be my station. Obsidian gold, okay. Take all of this, I guess. Ooh, some free netherwood, okay. Guess I need a shulker for loot. Right, how should I do this? Kinda need some scaffolding to make this safe from the skeletons. Right. It should be good for now. Let's see. Can I combine these? Yeah, it makes a slightly less destroyed sword. Okay. How should I set this up? Let's make it this way. the nether bricks actually. Right, this goes in here. I can make. Doesn't bring a crafting bench, okay. Let's skip this one. Here, skeleton. Music, stop playing. Oh, come on. Destroy another ward. What? Why did my music stop playing? Oh, because of this. No? Okay. Okay. It's all back, all good. Let's put our light rod here. Crafting bench. Make a chest. I guess I can grab this now. I need to use up this hook for some reason I have. Let's see. Okay, let's make a shulker. For the wood. This is blocked now. Should I do this? Guess I can put it on top of the crafting bench. Right. Wood goes in here. That's it. But I got something more useful. Right, now the brewing stand. Okay, this. Hello. Come on. No blizzards, okay. What should I do this to make this a bit more secure? Right. Should be good enough. Okay. Okay, so they can't come this way. I'm not making a mistake. Should I? Let's leave it here for now. Right. What is this? Okay. So this is the side structure. Like it so far. Guess I could leave some nether wards for other people. Need some to brew myself. Did I check this chest? I did not. I'll take that. As well as gold. Okay, this is a dead end. Yeah, this looks like it will make a nice platform for spawning skeletons. Go there. Don't really fancy these guys, so I'll just kill them and get the chance. They give gold as well, so that's the added bonus. Even though it's only 2 nuggets. Let's see. Brewing stand here. Hello. Because the issue with piglins is that they take up mob cap. think. Okay, here's another one. Right. Okay, I'm back. I will have to figure out something. Right. For the rotten flesh. And the music. Okay. Back to regular content. Apparently there was someone, well, someone came by, watched for a couple of minutes and then turned around and left. Okay. Let's see. Right. Language. Yeah, so user input. Handle input. It passes along the text. Oh. So if the input... Okay, input wasn't provided, that would be an error. But the custom handler, I don't have any custom options. I can only parse... Oh, it passes along self. So you get the whole menu. Object? Probably a good idea. Yes, I think I should have done this with normal handling as well, just to have an option to do this. Right. I guess whatever is passed along to the context will be accessible to me on the other side. If the menu, yeah, so menu items. Menu items, bots, are not actually part of menu. I guess I could add bots. Well, I can't add them anywhere. Well, I can't I can't just add them at any point. Okay. This whole idea about how menus should work seems like there's gonna be way more exceptions in the end, just of how poorly designed it is. I mean, if it was properly designed, it would be so much easier. And I guess it's a bit too late for that. I'm not gonna rewrite this. Even though I should. Let's see, what do I have? The menu. See, when I made... Okay, it has a context. Context is menu context. Error fields. Custom input handler. Which is okay. Description fields. Menu item variables. I guess menu item variables will be used. Actually, that may be a good spot to populate the dictionary. Well, to populate with bot instances of bot class. That's how I could have access, and it doesn't matter what I do. Because many item variables actually are used when handling the input. So it checks for custom buttons, button press. Right. So menu items, call handler. Handler checks if handler parameters variables to be passed along to the menu item function. Is it? Looks like handler parameters is the thing that actually gets passed along. Wait. Custom handler. Menu item variable. Okay, let's see where this is used. Nowhere. Well, I guess if it's not used anywhere, I can just have it populated with can I? Or should I populate handle parameters with the bot? Yeah, this is yeah, I don't like how I cornered myself with this little framework of mine. Where is extend bots? Right. Maybe I should, well, I should do it in stages and just pick one path, implement it, and then see along the way, try to think of a way to have it modified to suit other cases. Right. Extend all, extend single bot, and extend selected. Selected. Right, and extend selected will be used by the menu. User input menu. Okay, user input menu picks out a handler from menu context, custom input handler. Custom input handler. In menu context, custom input handler, custom buttons, custom input handler is new. Well, it's not defined by default. So let's define it. Okay, custom menu handler. Context, custom input handler will be extend selected. . text and selected. And what gets passed along? The text. Menu item variables. And this is the one not used anywhere. Menu item variables. Yeah. Just remove it. I should keep it. Menu item variables. Yeah, it's populated with a dictionary. Well, the problem is that I don't think I will have access to it in other menus. But in other menus I will have the ID. How will they be passed along? Item. Guess they will have to be part of menu item. And custom buttons at the same time. Their fields will have to have a list of bots. I guess that's one way to do this. Okay, let's see, where do I construct this list? I think I do it in user bots. Handler parameters. So it gets assigned fields. Oh, handler parameters, that's the list I wanna modify. So it only has row ID, and what I need is payment ID and name to be added here. And I actually need the key as well. Okay. So how I actually do this? When I get the menu context, I'll have to iterate for, well, over the list and construct a new. I'll modify it at the same time. So for each item of type menu item, it's in classes item in oh, I guess I can't declare the type here. Right, so my menu context, menu items, and each menu item has handler parameters. Has its own fields. I guess I oh yeah, it needs ID and fields. So all of this has to be passed along. So I take the item and then its handler parameters, append, since I know this is the list. item. Right, item. Let's have it renamed as I. Will get assigned to this. Classes item. The item equals I. So item fields. Well, fields is a list. Can we just append the whole list to another list? So in the end, it will menu items, stat single bot. So it will have not just the ID. Maybe I could construct, yeah, it takes a list of bots. Actually, I don't need the whole list. I just take the fields. Let's make a breakpoint here. Yeah, this should make it a little bit easier to guess. Right. Is it running? I don't think it is. Yeah, it stopped. Have any other breakpoints? I don't. I can run it. This list bots. Want to extend and hit the breakpoint. Yes. F6. So now I can actually see what I have. Menu items. Oh, menu items is actually a dictionary. So for dictionary, I need to call items. Pretty sure. Or I guess there isn't actually, there's no difference, yeah. Let's see, 6. And I is undefined. Oh no, it takes the key. So okay. Oh, whatever. Each key has a field. Let's see, fields. Guess I don't really need all of this. I need the name. So I need the fields. Well, I need number 1 and number 3. Ah, this is this is going downhill so fast. So now I'll be just using magic numbers again at this pace. But I guess that's what I get for not planning ahead. Okay. So menu item I or its index. So this could be keys. It won't make any difference. I actually need the index itself. So fields, I need to append. Well, I can do this, which will be the ID of the index in the list. then will be, wait, this is not what I want to do. Items. Okay, this makes sense now. Here. So one will be payment ID. Probably be adding those parameters here. Won't be a list of bots. First one will be the ID in list. Do I need it? Okay, I don't need the actual ID in the list, because I won't be selecting anything from the list. So yeah, this is not actually necessary. And this will be payment ID. Payment ID, which is a string. Then name of the bot. Bot name. Name, which is also a string. Okay. Right. 3. Okay, so extending single bot should get all the parameters I would need for extending. Now the selection, selection actually gets the whole menu, so I can just construct it. So it gets the user, I believe. Where is it? Oh, it gets the text and the menu. Okay. I get the text to be parsed. Then bots. So text, string, and menu is of type new. Not menu, actually this selection menu. Right. Okay. Actually, I'll still have to do database queries, because I need to figure out how much each of the bot costs. Okay. Extend all. So extend all is another button that will have to be added. I don't think I have it added just yet. I only have a cancel button. Another button will be class spheres. Buttons. I guess I need a new button. Buttons. Select. Oh, should probably name it properly, which is claim all. String equals claim all. See translation, another button, claim all. Right, So the button is of claim all. Custom button. Custom button has button style, and otherwise it's just another callable. I guess I can just pass along menu items as a parameter. Yeah, dictionary of menu items, I think that's gonna be fine. How do I actually know the price? I don't think I actually selected out of the database. Let's see. Kinda need to verify at some point. Oof. It's 10 weeks. Yeah, well, this is much worse. Peak price. Bot prices. What is this? Oh, okay. So I just have a dictionary declared with prices. Well, in that case, I need the type as well. Yeah. So, is it? Which one's type 2? And selected. Oh yeah, I guess I get the whole menu. And for this one, I guess I need to select the second field as well. 2, which will be the bot type, which will be a string. Okay. The type will be needed to calculate the price. Yeah, this is a little bit convoluted. Little bit. That's a little bit of understatement as well. Right, claim all. The custom button that takes I guess custom button. Oh, it just has the style. So handler goes first, stand all. It actually won't be a list of bots. Well, it will be a list. Menu items. Stand all. The parameters given, in addition to the user, will be menu items. So, which is C, menu items. And last, it's the style, sorry. Button styles. Right, isn't it here? Sorry, button style. Button. Button style. It is here. Guess I wanted green. Claim all, okay. So now all of these options have a way of knowing all the information that is needed. Yeah, so menu items is just a... Oh, menu items is actually a dictionary, not a list. Yeah. The menu has the same access to menu items. Okay. So which one should I implement first? Because the next menu will be select, well, set up the menus. What's wrong with the song? Yeah, that sounds better. Right. Selected, extend all. So this one will... So I guess all of these will be, well, intermediary to this last, well, not last, the second menu, which will ask how many weeks you want to extend it for. Right. Extend. Actually, set up weeks. I guess that's good enough. Let's have nothing for now. Oh, I had to sneeze. Right. So all of these will be... Kinda need the... what do I need? I guess I can just construct a list of bots to be extended. I want to have price attached to each of them. So it doesn't really matter, I'll just assign a dictionary here. For now. Since the prices are not changing anytime soon. Although they should. Well... I should move all of this into the configuration. Well, these are supposed to be in the database. So the database actually has table with types, and the type has its price defined. So I could get the price from here. Well, at least I should. Yeah, I guess I want to attach it to the bot. I use this again. Delete bots menu. Oh, so it gets the user bot. So helper returns user bot. Can you select it? Okay, let's have price. Should be a double or float. Remember, full none. So by default it won't be set. Well, prices don't really change all that often, but if they will. Right. Okay, let's not look at the spaghetti code. I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, I wish I could show the selection, the final selection of what will be seen in the invoice as well, but it's not strictly necessary. Kinda know what you selected, hopefully. Stand selected. Actually, not normal menu, it's user input menu. That will be returned. Well, that will be passed along. Well, it's intended to be used a little bit differently. I can just make a query. Well, I need to make a query to select out the price of a single bot. Fine, get bot price, and I take bot type. Is a string. Right. Table get user bot. Looks like a good starting point. Connect. Select. Yes. Price. I think that's what's the name of the field. Yeah, price. And the name of the table is types. Okay. The price. From online types. as T. Yes, I should use T in this case. Where ID? No, it won't be ID. Name. Full string. String is populated with bot type. And the result is actually fetch one row price will be, it's gonna be returned. Hopefully this is right. It should be. Guess I can test it now. Oh, check. It's not testing, it's checking. Testing is something very different to this, whatever I'm doing here. So select and guess name. Should it help if I don't misspell? Don't save it. Killbot, I'm pretty sure is one of the options. Query interrupted. Oh. Like this. Query interrupted again. Why? Select price from Albion Online types ST. Yes, maybe I need to do this. Oh, it's not name, it's type. Okay. Okay, so type. Okay, so it should be like this. The actual query. I just return price. That looks good. Okay, I have a method to get the bot price. I guess I can start constructing the list. Not delete, extend. Right. Extend single bot. So this it will be handle user input again. Menu item variables. Just call it menu variables and be done with it. Yeah, it's not used anywhere, so I just call it menu variables. And just change variables to be passed along. To be used when parsing user input. So yeah, I'll just assign it dictionary. Have to be a dictionary. I think I need it, well, it doesn't have to be a dictionary. It can be a list. Don't really see a need to be for it to be a dictionary. I guess if I have a lot of them, but yeah, with dictionaries I will get into the magic numbers and so on. Well, I'm in the same spot with the list, I guess. Oh, it doesn't really matter. It's already terrible. What another terrible design decision will make, will change? Oh, this. Right, so this is pretty much the same. Okay, so extend all, let's see. Can start with this one. Okay, prices. Use the dictionary. That's, well, I should construct a new dictionary. So for each menu item, and this stuff, that menu item I have right off the bat. I don't have the full context in this case. Right. So for each menu item, I need to check its type. I think it's assigned to its fields. Yeah, it's just a list. Okay, I guess that's the benefit of not stopping. So menu items, fields. So the type is number 2. Okay. Type is equal to item number 2. Oh, the second, no, field number 2, the list. So if prices, no, if type not in prices is, then what I need to do is call the helper, get bot price, pass along the type, and the result will be saved in prices. Prices, type, and the result. I wonder what the type of the result is. Guess I can just add float here. Do the casting. This spot, well, it doesn't matter what it returns. Because, well, even though this... Oh, this is not correct. It creates a bot with only a price. But I want to construct the bot myself. Okay, let's go. Where's the helper? return the result is the price itself. Right. It's not an issue that I call it each time a person is trying to extend the bot. I guess the benefit is if the price will change at any point, I will have a immediate way to change it. Well, I just go to the database, change the value in the database, and it's all done. Right. So I have a dictionary of prices. Now, as I go through the items, I start constructing a list. Is it a dictionary? I think it's just a list for now. Yeah. The variables will be a list of bots to be extended. Okay. Maybe I should just have it as a list inside the list. Probably not yet at least. I will need that to do that in the next menu, where I actually input the final piece, which will be the email. Okay. Right. Guess I can start constructing menu context here. Won't have any menu items. Will be a user input menu. Okay, menu context. Classes. Context. Is classes. Context. First of all, it needs menu items, which will be done. And custom buttons. Custom buttons I'll only have cancel. So like this. Completely identical to the previous one. Actually, it has to be a dictionary. This. And that's it for the menu context. So I guess, okay, now I can context menu variables. Menu variables is a new list. Right. Now, well, it's gonna be a list of bots. So bot it's in classes, I believe. And It's one of the data class, so classes. Bot should go here. So I want to define its price as well. So ID, I care about its ID. So none for the ID. Type, guess since I already have it. Expiration date, none. Won't be using that. Payment ID, I will be using that. So it's gonna be which field was that? And ID is 1. Last but not least, its name. Oh, actually, it's not last. The name and the price. And the name was 3, I believe. Yeah, name is 3. Price is equal to this. Right. So I have the bot constructed, so now can extend the list of menu variables and or bot. Okay, so I have all the variables set up that will be needed the next menu. I guess all is left is just to construct the menu itself, which would be do I actually need anything special? Yeah, I guess external there is nothing else I can do, just a button press. Okay. Next equal to menus. Oh, actually menu, but user input menu. User input menu. Oh, actually I don't have it here, it's here. Here it's from menu. Menu takes menu ID, user, and its context. Okay. The menu ID comes from the classifier menus. Yeah, so classifier, classifier, classifiers as menu. Oh, button. It's menus. Standbot setup this time. Next option was user, I believe. The last one was menu context. I guess I just return it because I don't really need to modify it any further. This is quite complex. But it's of a manageable size, I would say, even though it's not very simple. Yes, if you really need to, you can just debug and figure out what it's. Actually, I should probably print out some log entries just to make my life easier in case I need to debug this at some point. Can I go back to the old music? Yeah. Don't really like vocals. Feels a little bit distracting. Right. Type. What's wrong with this? Is there a conflict of names? Okay, should be good. Okay, let's have some output. So I'm missing the end here. Like this. Variables. I actually want to print out. Probably the bot. Debug. Probably this. Sure, if data class actually has a nice way to representing, well, to listing the variables it has. So I'll figure it out. I'll see in debug if it's enough. Do I actually need to specify which values I want to be printed out? Right. Extend bots setup. Okay, now I need to declare this in the translations. That will be another section. Extend bots setup menu. Well, actually, so the point of this menu. Okay. I guess I need to modify this a little bit. I need to keep track how much all of the bots cost. So price per week. Start with 0, and then for each menu item, yeah, I guess when I append the bot, I guess it doesn't really matter. Plus equal b.price. So we'll add the prices of all the bots and get a total price per week. Actually will be needed for the menu fields. Let's see, where are the translations for the extending bot? IS on, okay. Oh, so this is the actual old translation for the same menu. Let's see. So I guess the title stand. I guess I can just leave it at that. Stand bots. Price per week is so and so. Minimum number of weeks is this. And enter the number of weeks you want to extend the bots for. Here. So I could do this as well. Because I don't really know if it's one bot or multiple bots. So I have two fields to populate, which will be first my menu context, description fields. Yeah, so this is a part of the descriptions, okay. So first field is the total price, and now the second is the number of weeks. So menu context, description fields, be a list with price per week. It's element 1. The second one, actually I need to calculate it. How do I calculate it there? I need to know how much, how many times I need to multiply it to be over 5. So basically it's 5 divided by the price per week. Oh, there is a function for rounding up, if I remember correctly. So if I get a fraction, I want to round it up towards the nearest whole number that is larger. That's what I'm doing. Let's check the documentation. I think it's part of math, or maybe it's not even part of math. Round up. Let's try it like this. Rounding modes. Where it's actually used. Floating point arithmetics. The decimal module supports for fast, correctly rounded decimal floating point arithmetics. Several advantages over the float data. Well, since I'm using float already, might as well keep using it. This is the class. This is just a class definition. What? Floating point literal. This won't have anything about functions that can be called. Let's see. Okay, maybe I should console the old code, see how I did it before. Outline. See the outline. The extend bot. Minimum weeks. A week price. Oh, I guess I should do the same. Start with 0.0, so it knows that it's a float. Right. Oh, so we just do it like this. It doesn't sound like a good way to do it. It works. I'm pretty sure there should be something in the documentation that allows me to get the same functionality. Let's see. It's nothing about rounding up. Built-in functions. Let's look at built-in. It's in library reference. Built constants, built-in types. Take a look at float. I guess it doesn't really say all that much. Okay, let's look at the table of contents. Number types. Instruction. Power div mod. Load it. Conjugate. Div mod. This looks interesting. Take two non-complex numbers as arguments and returns a pair of numbers consisting of their quotient and remainder and use integer division. With mixed operand types, the rules for binary arithmetic operators apply. For integers, the result is the same as for floating point numbers. The result is Q A divided by B. I guess this is the remainder, where Q is usually math floor. Oh. So I just need not math floor, math ceiling. And this should be done. Okay. Math floor first. Let's see where it's. Oh, it's not actually defined anywhere. Take a look for math. Math ceil returns the ceiling of x. The smallest integer greater than or equal to x. If x is not a float. Well, x should be a float. Okay, let's do this. So 5, 0. So math. Ceil. Do this. Math ceil. So I don't really need to save it into anything. I'll just add it to the list. So it will be price per week and minimum number of weeks. I think that's it. Built-in type. Let's see, let's rename it then. bot type. Bot type. Okay, I think I'm ready to check if this works. Extend all. That's what I'm testing. So extend all, well, hopefully it works. Okay. User input menu and extend bots. Kind of annoying, but fine without having a okay. At least it runs now. See, list bots. Extend. Item object is not subscriptable. So this, for some reason, right, menu item object. What is it? Menu item. Handler parameters. Not really sure what it means by it's not subscriptable. Can't the list be extended like this at all? List append. Built-in types. Tuples. Nodes. Changes. Where can I find the documentation for list append? Slicing clear T append. Blah blah blah. There are two flavors: built-in methods such as append on lists and oh, so this is just an example. If I want to actually have and X, yeah, I don't think it's the issue. As it's not subscriptable. Don't even know what that what does this mean? Type error. see if this changes anything. What it does, and define unused variable item. It's unused. Using the next line. Oh, this is incorrect. So I can just do this. Again. Again. What's the complaint now? Oh, yeah, this doesn't make sense. I don't think this will fix my issue. I should probably run in debug and just have a breakpoint there. Check what's going on. Don't really see why it's crashing or why it should be crashing. Let's see, test. So let's bots extend. Okay. So I 1 so item handler parameters is a list, has only an ID. Is it going to new bot? Okay, object is not subscriptable. I have no idea what this error means. Cool. Python scriptable or not? Means that object implements the getItem method. Objects that are containers, meaning they contain other objects. This strings, lists, tuples, and dictionaries. I need getItem because I iterate over it. I'll iterate over it. For parameters. Not really sure why it has to be subscriptable. Okay, what's the example here? Okay, it shows the exception, but how does it get to this? None. this example. Oh. Function object. Okay, I don't care about object. Function object. Method object. File line. Sample error. They're trying to subscript a keyword that is reserved by Python, true, false, or none. Guess item could be. An item. Item. Yes, yeah, this doesn't really make sense otherwise. Yes, let's try again. List bots, extend. Okay. Like it does. Okay, it gets the same error. Why is it trying to get menu items? Okay, let's do it a little bit differently. And bot. Why is it getting to this? Menu, new bot. Oh, new bot is the actual. Okay, that's the parent class. Right. The main module where the application starts. The menu items is a dictionary. And handler parameters is a list. Okay, menu item. Don't I do this instead? Wait, handler parameters. Yeah, I guess it is. Item. Yeah, this doesn't really make sense. Yeah, this is obviously wrong. So we have menu context, menu items is a dictionary. Okay. So iterate over its keys. Guess I can do both at the same time. So it will be key and item. So I don't really need to do this. Menu item. Yeah, this is not makes sense. And this menu item fields. Pretty sure that's where I'm selecting the values from. Dot fields. Item, yeah, fields. I assume it's not correct here as well. Do I even need the keys? Yeah, it doesn't look like I need it. Items. Huh. I guess I'll get the same issue here as well. Yeah, so you can just do the same. Okay, let's make sure this works. Let's check if it works. Any keys? Right. Test. What? Test. Stand. Okay. So menu item. Is a tuple. Oh. Okay, this I didn't expect it to be a tuple. What items doesn't return a tuple, it returns the actual items. And this is the item. Let's look at dictionary. There should be a way to iterate over its elements in ordering the key. Then types. Float and don't see dictionary. Key. List length. Returns a new view of the dictionary items. Key value pairs. Okay, keys. Values. New dictionaries. Values. Yeah, this is a little bit odd. So it creates a new dictionary. Values, a view. get. Guess I can just iter all iter. Comes an iterator with the keys of the dictionary. Oh. The keys return a new view. Dictionary's keys and values. Dictionary values. Okay, so I guess I'll just use values. That's what I meant to do. So let's use values instead. Should be fine. Okay. It would be about time to for this code to start working. Test stand. Menu item is actually a menu item now. Okay. Right, so now it actually appends the values, hopefully. Handler parameters are extended. Integer. In battle. Type. Oh, didn't make a typo. Like I did. And so it should append all the values and turn the next menu, hopefully. Actually need this breakpoint. Okay. Test. Send. Hey, get all. Claim all. Not what it's supposed to be. Oh. Stand all. Stand all. Stand. Let's go to the translations. Stand all. Stand all. Okay. Stand all takes 2 position arguments, but 5 were given. Not the 5 positional arguments I'm not taking. Stand all. Why am I getting 5 arguments? Handler parameters. It's supposed to be a dictionary? Right. I guess it makes sense. Because this is for each handler of menu items, and claim all. Custom button. So it should take menu items. Doesn't get to 5. I guess I need to check. How do I actually call handle button presses? Button press. Menu items. Call handler. Button. So button handler parameters will be exploded. Oh, it takes the items list and explodes it. So you get each item as a parameter. So yeah, this is classic mistake. The first time I do this. So menu items actually have to be in the list. Indicate that this is one parameter. Right. Bleh. Let's run debug again. Let's see. List, stand, and all. Okay, now it actually reached this spot. Good. Price, good. Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I get the item this way for now. Even though I actually only care about the values. Ah. This is not correct anymore. So item fields. This is what I actually refer to. Fields. And the item is actually can come from here. Item in menu values. So this assignment is no longer needed. What type? Okay. Try again. I actually want to see what the result of that seal method is. All. So this time item is a menu item. Handler. And fields. Yeah, it does have field. All good. What type? Show me the BattleBot. That's correct. Prices. BattleBot costs this much. Oh, that's actually printed nicely. Love it. So data class has a default implementation of string method. That's cool. I get all the assigned values. ID is none, expiration date is none, the rest is set. Only even says this is a float, which is nice. Okay, so price per week, updated. 15. Another bot. Price per week is 65 now. Why is it calling this? Oh, it's test bot. Okay. 133. Okay, so it should be 4. because if I divide 5 by 133, okay, it should be 4, basically. See description fields. Let's see, where's menu context. Description fields. 3 and 4 is minimum, so 4 minimum weeks. See that? Yeah, price per week 133, minimum number of weeks is 4. Number of weeks you want to extend the bots for. Cancel should return to the list bots menu. Okay. Happy with the progress so far. So when I actually, which user context, user input menu. Oh, it doesn't have, oh, description, no, it has to have a handler defined, custom handler. I don't think I assign it anywhere. So MC custom input handler will be setup weeks. Imagine so. Yeah, so it will be text and the menu. Setup weeks. So it should call this method to handle the input. How do I actually validate? I guess I have the fields value. What was it? Description fields, yeah. Have price per week, and the second field is the minimum number of weeks. I guess I just need to check if it's a number, and if it's a number, it has to be greater or equal to the minimum number of weeks. Right. Fields to populate description with price per week and minimum number of weeks. Although it is kind of self-explanatory. Guess I could use a dictionary and have named fields. Yeah, just using magic numbers will be good enough for now, like here. Well, because this is the end of the logic pretty much, it doesn't go any deeper. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a mess. This is a terrible way to write applications. I definitely need to... Okay, the next one will be definitely planned properly, because this is nonsense to do it this way. Well, it's not nonsense, but will be a bit of an issue if I want to extend this or change the functionality. Well, maybe it won't. Right. Guess this is part of learning, doing things the wrong way. Even though I'm sure it would be preferable not to do anything the wrong way. Do the right way right off the bat. But I think that's gonna be it for today. I got at least 2 menus working. So for extending and one of the buttons. Yes, oh, this is... I love the new cursor. So extend now works, and I can select extend all, and it will actually calculate the price and how long do I need to extend it for. It's cool. Right. Oh, this is not nice. When did this change? Let's only be squares? Oh, that sucks. What happened to Hindi? Let's see, how does my translation file look like? Hindi. Okay, the translation file looks fine. I guess Discord changed its style or something. Not the style like the... What's the name of it? Character set? Oh, I guess this is what it is. Hopefully it works for Hindi users. Yeah, I love all of these. Bunch of squares. Amazing. Let's take a look how it looks when I list bots. Amazing. Oh. Well, at least it populates the values properly. I don't know. How does cancel look like? It's 2. So I guess this is the delete. This is this claim, and this is extend. Okay. This sucks. Let's see if the old Hindi translations are still here. If they are still displayed properly. When was the last time I checked Hindi? Can't be all that long ago. Oh, I guess... Well, I can see it here. I guess since I don't read Hindi, I don't really use it all that much. Just for testing purposes. Okay. Oh. Whatever. Right. Time to go make some lunch. Oh, I'm so sad that Hindi is broken. I blame Discord for this. Okay, well,